guys, welcome back to the Koundé podcast. Welcome back to another watch along. Barcelona versus Deportivo Alaves in La Liga. It's an early kickoff, guys. It's really early over here in the States, but Barcelona, they are playing, which means we are doing a watch along. How are you guys doing? The match has just started. Let me pull in the audio. But Barcelona, guys, right here have an opportunity to clinch back some points against Real Madrid. They have dropped points against Espanyol, and so Barcelona right now, they have the perfect opportunity to reduce that 7-point gap that Real Madrid, they did build. And we are going to be starting right now our absolute strongest. We're feeding our absolute strongest possible lineup. Looking at this right here. Oh, wait. Share my screen real quick, boys. There we go. Lineup. Szczęsny, Balde, Cubarsí, Araújo, Koundé, Pedri, Casadó, Gavi, Raphinha, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal. Okay. I was thinking potentially starting Ferran in the number 9. I really liked Barcelona. Oh, wait, what happened? Ah, no way. All right, there we go, boys. Time is 4-0. I like that. I like that. Heard the news. Look at the Lakers. It's like swapping Pedri for a 33-year-old KDB. I know. I saw that. I saw people losing their minds over that. Angie, I'm not really into basketball or anything, and so like, thank you for saying that. But I saw that, like, that insane trade.
Argentinian coach, he took over in December, said he makes no apologies for a safety-first approach from Alavés today.
No, that's crazy. What caused the move?
Last week, a draw against Celta de Vigo, but they enter this game still in the relegation zone.
I know Luka, like, I've seen some videos about him whenever he's like talking about sports and everything. He looks so unbothered. It's like, yeah, I just go and play. Luka to the Lakers.
Looking for Cubarsí comes across. Can he prevent the corner? Just about.
One of the most shocking things I've ever seen in football, no, in sports. Neymar to PSG levels of madness. Wow.
The player that jumps into him, yeah, probably was a foul. Jumped into him before he actually won the ball in the air.
Yo, people are losing their minds over this. Wow. Apparently, they're doubting his fitness, apparently. But the guy never was fit. Like Absef, he can run, man. Even Kevin Durant to the Warriors was a shock. See, but like, see, here's one thing I don't understand. You know, I mean, I'm completely new to basketball, but you would just assume that he would. Oh, Lamine Yamal. Oh my God, what a run! Raphinha. No. Oh my God, what a move.
What a conjure. Yeah, what a moment.
That was a magical run. Literally from his own half. Goes by 2. Oh my God. Oh. Nah, that's absolutely brilliant right there from Lamine Yamal. He really went by like 4 players right there. Let's go, man. Nah, but that's shocking. Everyone's talking about it right now.
Top of that particular table with 10 assists. Lewandowski won't mind the defenders getting physical with him. He can certainly look after himself.
Oh, nice. Back heel, Pedri. But right here, boys, Barcelona, they have a golden opportunity to clinch back some points. If Barcelona, if they win, that 7-point gap that we had, or that 7-point lead that Real Madrid had over us would be reduced to 4. Then the Madrid derby, Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, they play. You see their next games being right there. Next weekend, that's going to happen. And so Barcelona by next week could potentially be like 1 point off of Real Madrid. Things can change in football so quick.
Here is Balde, closed down by Tenalia.
Luka is a once-in-generational talent. It's like he has Busquets, Messi level passing ability and vision. And that CR7 scoring prowess. No, I've seen his highlights, bro. The guy's insane. I saw like a highlight on X as I was scrolling. The guy literally with one hand just threw it from his side of the court and it went in. I was like, whoa. That's insane.
Anyway.
Nice, Gavi.
Gavi digging in. Oh, he can certainly look after himself, and he felt the ball was there to be won.
Foul from Gavi.
The connection may be slightly exaggerated, but
Nah, come on.
which is slightly problematic because he does get involved.
He's one of the players that loves to, when he misses the ball,
Yeah.
he's unfortunate that he misses the ball. The ball was there to be won, but he does catch the player.
Okay. Understand it.
Here's that moment again. Can't really blame Sanchez. He tried to get tight. He was being helped by Konechny as well. Guevara was the covering defender here, but it's never going to close him down.
That is pure footballing poetry.
Absolutely lovely run from Lamine Yamal.
There is Guevara, the last player to make the challenge. Blanco.
He even gave like that Travella pass to Raphinha as well.
And then he turns away, job done.
Barcelona not able to create much out of that.
I've got to say it's not something I'm actually looking for, but
Well, it's a break in play.
Okay, come on. It's not that serious.
I expect you to have with me. Talking about a goatee beard wouldn't be one of them. He's a bit unfortunate because the ball is there to be won, but once you go to ground and you don't get the ball and you fly into the opponent, there's every chance you're going to get a yellow card.
There was a hands in the head moment, wasn't it? He couldn't really dispute it with the referee. He's going to have to play 87, 83 minutes or so. Watching his step and not diving in like that again.
Ooh.
Injury in the two medical teams.
I think Gavi collided with his head.
Quickly now, Gavi is down. This is quite concerning. A freak collision of heads by the look of things.
Well, of course, the Alaves players suggesting to the referee it was a foul by Gavi.
No, it was
Well, Gavi was late to it. It's a foul, but it's not a it's a dangerous one, but it's not one that you'd give him another yellow card for.
occupational hazard, isn't it?
Bro, that hurts. Collision of heads.
Yeah, both players.
For the club doctor on, and the man who's down is Garcia.
Once both players have got any form of concussion, they have to come off. And very quickly, the physio for Alaves, the doctor, suggested that Garcia has got to come off here.
That is Fermin Lopez, who's going through an accelerated warm-up routine.
Hopefully everything is fine right here.
And Carlos
Nothing too serious.
Striker for Alaves. They're calling very quickly for a stretcher to take off Kike Garcia.
What's up, Junior? Man, Barca Real is dang late.
Konechny is the player that's taken the weight.
Well, I mean, it is early in the what's it called? In the East Coast, so.
Yeah, it's one of those really nasty challenges. Both players in the air, going for the ball.
Are both of them going to be substituted off?
I know it's something that I've had a discussion.
He's sleeping. Yeah. The guys in the West Coast.
That I think should be able to lift their arms.
Well, even earlier then.
I think it's much less of a a danger when you maybe
Even earlier for him. Yeah, he's not going to be waking up for the match.
head collision. Most of the major injuries that happen to heads are when it's a head-on-head collision. Players lift their arms up sometimes just to protect themselves slightly.
Ooh.
The accidental, isn't it? You're right, it is Konechny who takes the blow to the back of the head, and Gavi, who is down, very dazed. Well done.
This has been 3 or 4 minutes of added time right here.
The situation and stopping the play and getting the experts out there onto the field of play.
All right. Well, it seems Gavi he a collision of heads.
Eduardo Koundé and Hansi Flick are going to have to have a slight readjustment of the teams.
Well, no problem really for Barcelona.
All right, Fermin Lopez coming on.
In that more advanced midfield role, the one that Gavi was playing in.
Well, Fermin got a chance last week against Valencia, and he certainly grabbed it as well by scoring 2 goals. Different kind of player to Gavi. Brings a lot of cut and thrust and mobility to the midfield.
All right. I can only watch you while I wait. Well, welcome, Junior. Welcome.
Well, it's good to see.
Well, it's good to see Gavi all fine and everything.
Knowing him, he'll want to carry on, but they have to explain to him that if you have any kind of head injury, it is the experts who make the decision and not you, no matter how well you feel.
Well, he's trying to stay on at the moment.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
tell him,
I mean, Gavi's going to want to try and stay on.
This will be interesting. Now the doctor's having another look at him.
And the other factor, of course, Stuart, is that he's sitting on a yellow card, looking at it from a professional point of view, from a safety-first point of view. Any doubt whatsoever, he needs to go sit in the shade and listen to the doctors.
You even hear Raphinha like ask him like, "Hey, listen to me, listen to me."
Does he know?
I think he's accepted the advice. Or has he?
Well, they're asking him to decide. I think this is the player that's come off worse.
Yes, sadly, in the opposite corner, yet Thomas. You know, a neck brace, that's always a safety precaution.
I mean, that's good. That's good. You don't want to risk it.
Stretch up. He wants to play every second, doesn't he, Gavi, after being out for...
All right, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Anything Barca need to improve on? Everything, bro. It's good that Real Madrid lost yesterday. Yeah, it is. I would say everything, NJ.
It's going to be an early change for both teams here.
I wouldn't be that crazy or that harsh. All right, Gavi out, head injury. We wish both players all the very best.
Comes on for the 15th time this season.
Yeah, but that's just the commentators were saying that's a precautionary measure and everything.
Takes the place of Konechny. There is Szczęsny.
Nice, Szczęsny.
Touch of the ball. He has been a bit of an entertainer in the Barcelona goal, and he's not shy of playing sweeper keeper, which has got him.
Oh, he was miles off.
I'm not sure he's very good at doing it. He's offside anyway. This time he did time it, but he could actually let the ball come into the box. Here is the substitution. Martin.
And also, you know, looking at the silver lining, Gavi, he did pick up a yellow, so
Giving a rest to Kike Garcia.
right there, Hansi Flick had an excuse just to sub him out.
Change of shape for Alaves. Martin has come to Alaves
Yeah.
for the season. On loan from Atletico Madrid.
Man,
Well, part of the learning curve for him last year was at Miranda's, where he scored 15 goals.
feel bad for him. Well, hopefully both players are perfectly fine. You never want to see a head collision like that.
Game.
All right, game has resumed.
Vicente, the player that
Foul on Balde.
times he's challenged there on Balde. That's gonna be a good
Araújo.
battle on that side of the field.
Oh, never throw him. The 3 true is up there? Yep.
Our team winning his first battle.
Yeah, we're gonna see Barcelona's best lineup, basically.
Throwing as well.
With Real Madrid dropping points, there's gonna be no sort of rotation or anything like that. It's completely understandable, you know.
Araújo, there is
We have a golden opportunity to clinch some points here.
Cubarsí clashing with Gavi. I'm sure there's always something in the back of the players' minds, maybe subconsciously after a horrible head injury like that early in the game.
Yeah, true.
Szczęsny to Araújo. Koundé.
Got to say they're marking really tightly in midfield. Alaves.
They are.
The ball went to Koundé. Couldn't really find a pass forward.
They're blocking the passing lanes at Alaves.
Balde.
Barca.
Raphinha to
Oh, nice.
chances his luck.
No.
One of those decisions which in real speed looked like it
Oh
could
my
go
God,
right.
another stoppage.
Felt that. And Balde.
Well, he went over the top of the ball, Balde. It's not a good challenge on Tenalia.
And came away with it after he'd taken Tenalia out.
Yeah, completely misses the ball, Balde.
Wow, but that's not a crazy foul.
Garcia goes a little bit early. Barcelona setting this unique offside trap. It is like no other currently being employed.
Oh my.
Sprung it again. They've got 3 in the area if the right pass can be made.
Nice, Koundé.
Koundé gets there.
Oh my goodness. Offside
Big
anyways.
scare for Barcelona. Barcelona's defenders were adamant that it was offside, but of course, such is the direction these days. The assistant.
Good timing though.
Up until the play has played out.
Of course, the players don't like it, but
Oh, it was miles off.
it's
Take your
only,
one pick from 4.
yeah, and the player that was probably closest to being onside was the player that made the forward run.
Yeah, but even then he was like half a body length offside.
For the away team, there's another one. He's going to be offside.
Here comes Szczęsny. There comes the flag again. I think that's going to be a feature of this Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, there's the Deportivo, the training game behind it with Barcelona. It has to be at least 5 minutes of
But what I would say, at
extra
least
time before
Alaves
halftime. Minimum, I would say.
trying to play beyond it.
They're probably gonna add 6 or 7. Looking at how the game is going right now.
Cubarsí to Balde. Raphinha. Some talk in the English press this week about Marcus Rashford.
Yeah. Oh, guys. Yes. Guys, it's been confirmed.
Barcelona.
Marcus Rashford heading to Aston Villa.
Secondly, they are stopped.
Man, that's so disappointing.
Well, Rashford will get close to the team. Martin. Now, Manu Sanchez blocked by Koundé.
I saw that was official.
Once again,
Let me see. Marcus.
defending from Alaves, quite high up the field,
Rashford.
winning the ball back off Koundé to start with. Not been a great start.
Yeah, here we go right here.
First 18 minutes or so, they've lost.
Marcus Rashford at Aston Villa. Here we go. Agreement in place on loan deal with over 70% salary covered by Villa. Buy option clause worth £40 million. Also including contract with potential 3.5-year deal to follow. Medical booked today. Man, that sucks. I'm glad it didn't happen. I'd rather have Ferran. Well, I wanted this deal to happen. I wanted this deal to happen because it was another option. I'd want another player in there who can offer something. And since it was a loan deal, it wasn't going to be anything too risky. If he flopped, he flopped, you know. But if he turned out to be really good, then Barcelona, they have another option off of the bench. I would view more of Marcus Rashford coming in and replacing Ansu Fati rather than replacing Ferran.
Said that Alaves are defending well all over the field.
Yeah.
It's
I want to rush for 2.
Barcelona games where you've been playing 20 minutes and you've not mentioned Pedri.
But we wish him all the very best.
once.
Wish him all the very best. 70% was too much. I'd rather have 60, 40%.
It's greedy. It's the crossing. It's led by Cubarsí. Martin, it's a 2-1 situation.
Well, we have to see like his wage demands, you know? Maybe he didn't like lower his salary as much when negotiating with Aston Villa rather than with Barcelona. We don't know. It didn't happen. The terms of the deal would have been very different.
I had to check my team sheet, make sure they were both playing. I don't think either. Pedri or
And on top of that, we need I believe that Nico Gonzalez deal to happen in order to make space. But look at how Alaves are pressing, man.
Can he pick out a pass?
right on cue. Tiptoes through the minefield of challenges in the Alavés midfield. And that's that great point that you're playing, Stu. They're just starving Barcelona of footballing oxygen.
But he couldn't see a pass. That's why he was dribbling with it.
They're doing such a good job of
Clipped him there.
closing the passing lanes.
Lamine Lopez, the substitute, becomes active. Koundé. Cubarsí. Balde.
Open out wide. That ESPN commentary is Stuart Robson from ESPN.
Skip past
Blood always talks shit about Barca and good things about Madrid.
way to stop him by
I never listen to ESPN and look for them for serious commentary, man.
Had his foot stamped on.
That guy makes 310,000 euros per week, pounds per week. Even if he reduces, it's still too much.
Well, he hasn't been tested yet.
This won't be an easy match. Absolutely not. Not easy. No, I agree, NJ. I still think he makes too much.
Koundé making a nuisance of himself, trying to catch the eyes of the defenders. Araújo is too mindful.
Fermin is mid. I wouldn't go that far.
Trying to make himself
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say he's mid.
Raphinha puts it in. 101.
Ah, that was a poor cross.
Comfortable take.
Fermin, whenever he was involved, he has been given an impact.
Lewandowski only inches away from getting a touch.
He's a
on
good
that.
player to have in the squad.
Hit it with pace, but it dipped very quickly.
All right.
Big diagonals on. If he plays it, he could have played it.
There we go. Lamine, no.
Frustration all round for Barcelona at the minute.
True.
See that face on.
I like that commentator.
Very relaxed and
Not
steady.
Stewart, the other guy. I can't remember his name. He's a squad player backup.
Had before. He's still conversing with the players and the staff and doing his media duties.
I agree. That's his role. But he's still a quality player. You know, he gives value whenever he starts.
Home supporters feeling the players need a bit of a vocal lift here. Alavés are certainly not approaching this game like a team in the bottom three. Gurini.
No, Alaves are actually trying to attack Barcelona right here.
Garcia. This is promising from Alavés. Tenalia goes wide. Tenalia gets it back and eventually, once the phase of play has changed, the assistant referee is confident enough to...
Of course, the players are frustrated because that's offside.
Yeah.
This is the next one. The pass here is the one that's offside, and that's why the crowd were whistling for so long.
Yeah, because the players are running and knowing that it's offside.
And eventually, when it was switched to the other side and fizzled out slightly, put his
Here comes
flag up.
Chuko FC again. Always see you commentate bashing players you don't like.
Ramon.
I don't bash players I don't like. He ain't talented. They're dominating the media. Well, I don't know why.
And, some of the Barcelona players so far. Balde, met by a strong challenge from Tenalia.
He's an aggressive player, but a decent fullback, Tenalia.
Well, I disagree with you, Chuko.
Pedri.
I actually think that Fermin is talented. But it's fine. You can have that opinion.
Araújo.
Nothing wrong with that. Lamine Yamal. What can we do, boys?
Very much still in a low gear.
Alaves defending in what, like 4-4-2, 5-3-2, interchanging.
Up there with Lamine
Oh,
Yamal.
what a pass!
Just
Nice, Casadó. Good job.
shake things up. Barcelona less predictable.
Fermi won't even play if Bernal and Olmo were fit.
Left-hand side.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't mean that he isn't talented.
He's just occupied at the moment. Raphinha coming infield, as you mentioned.
You know.
But closing down in midfield's been excellent from Alaves so far. They really have worked hard. Every Barcelona player
If Bernal and Olmo were fit, I do agree that they would be ahead in the pecking order. But in order to be in the squad for Barcelona, you do have to be talented.
Araújo. Another clash of heads. Referee allows things to play out. Szczęsny again goes on a walkabout.
Well, I don't understand that from Szczęsny. There's no need for him to come outside the box. Here's another. What is it?
Nah, it's not a foul.
That's for sure.
Ah, well, he does hit him in the face.
With the arm, but that's a much better collision than a head-on-head collision. But he gets penalised for it.
All right. Fermin is good, to be honest. He just doesn't cut
Studios today. You can hear Shaka's
cut out a bunch of players like Olmo and stuff. He brings a lot, though. Yeah, I agree with you, NJ. You know, I think he's a valuable part of the squad.
A save to make here as Alaves go on the adventure, and he does get a touch to it, Szczęsny.
How many offsides is that?
Has been
4 or 5?
assistant referee on the far side waving his
Paulo
flag.
Torre versus Fermin, who's more talented?
Getting lots of abuse over there, has to be said.
Okay, I think that's a tricky question, because you could say yes, Paulo Torre is more technically gifted than Fermin, but Fermin is a I would say much more efficient when he's actually playing.
Hitting it between the two central defenders. Lewandowski going
Which
down
is fine. Not everyone is a starter. That's fine as long as he precisely like just because Fermin doesn't start every match doesn't mean he's not talented. Yeah, for Fermin, he's 100% talented. No, but debating on the technical quality doesn't, for example, say that he's not talented.
Which is old school
It doesn't mean you're a bench. It doesn't mean you're yeah, exactly. Fermin just scores. That's it. Torre has a better upside. But I mean, but that's what you want in a midfielder.
But they're getting it right. They're frustrating Barcelona.
Who okay, who's more technically proficient? Paulo Torre or Jude Bellingham?
Saying that it was actually Cubarsí that
Now, if you say Jude Bellingham, you're just lying.
did the offence.
Koundé. Caught in possession. Araújo had stayed back this time. Szczęsny. Balde.
Okay, precisely. But would you take Paulo Torre over Jude Bellingham? No. That's perfectly fine. Players, they're technically proficient in some aspects, and some are better than others. But that doesn't mean that they're more efficient in what they do.
Run from Raphinha, came short and then spun in behind, which I think Tonali appreciated. So they just about got there.
And besides, Paulo Torre and Fermin, they're different type of midfielders.
Pedri.
Raphinha puts in the cross.
Raphinha. Decent ball.
Lewa. Take a shot.
Ball to
No,
Lewandowski.
Lewa.
Good play, Raphinha. Didn't waste any time in whipping the ball in here. Pedri plays it out wide, whipped into a good area. Lewandowski gets himself turned.
He should have done better there.
The ball played to him, but I think Lewandowski got every right to get it onto his left foot. He just doesn't make great contact with it.
Lewandowski has a phenomenal record against all teams in Europe.
What happened right here?
But his average against Alaves is better than any. He scored 6 goals in the previous 3 games he's played against them.
Torre is more of a Dani Olmo-ish 10. I agree. Lewandowski. Vlahovic. What do you think? I think he's a good option.
Carlos Vicente.
Good option, but I think his output needs to improve. Listen, same as Gavi, he might not be the most technically gifted and skill-wise set, but he brings a lot for the team. 1000%.
Successful in silencing the Barcelona.
You need those type of players as well. You just can't have, for example, 10 Pedris, you know? I mean, if you could have like 10 Pedris, you'd love that, but you also want some variation in that midfield, just giving you some options.
9 o'clock at night, in fact, it's on Thursday. It's a 9:30 in the evening kickoff for Barcelona.
Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't please Mario Suarez. He doesn't like these kickoffs. He cannot go and enjoy his dinner afterwards.
It is a Spanish thing on a Sunday. Lunch in Barcelona lasts about 3.5 hours, and then, I know it's a cliche, but they still enjoy a siesta. And this is a shock to the Sunday system for the Catalan folk.
Ah, good try from Paul.
They've more than contained Barcelona.
Well, we've only had, what, like 14 minutes to play right here?
To stop them playing.
No, I actually, like 25 minutes to play, I would say.
Missed chances that sometimes cost them the game. But they haven't got going here at all after 31 minutes. Frustration for Hansi.
It's been a slow half right here. I would say. Okay, trick question. Cubarsí Martinez or Cubarsí Araújo? With the level that Araújo is showing right now, I'd go with the first one.
It's all well and good. He's made a couple of mistakes, 2 or 3 mistakes since he's been in the team. What happens if he makes another couple of mistakes?
I think Inigo Martinez has adapted to that high line a little bit better than Araújo. But we do have to keep in mind that Araújo, he was absent for a big part of the season. You need Araújo when it comes to facing speedsters, wingers. No, but even then, like if you time that that offside trap well, then you don't need to be tracking back. That's only if you make that mistake. Me as well, Cubarsí Martinez.
Well, they stunned. Was that an intentional stamp on the hand there of Robert Lewandowski? And Manu Sanchez winding him up. Blanco getting involved. Casadó to Koundé. Cubarsí. Balde. Pedri playing a deeper than normal role.
Oh, I hear Raphinha. No! The ball is still... Ah, he should have taken the shot a little bit earlier. Raphinha was...
Alaves. Araújo.
No way.
Well, in the referee's assistant's opinion, he left an arm in there, and that is worthy of a yellow card.
Yellow card for Araújo.
The referee says it's an elbow, a swinging elbow here. Well, no, I don't think there's too much wrong with that. He puts out a straight arm to protect the ball. And Greedy makes the most of it.
Bro, those type of fouls are so frustrating, man. Because like the player is going to... That's a natural hand movement.
Do I think it's right? No. Here's the chance. This is where I thought Tonali might have actually given the penalty away if he'd have slid in or tried to make more contact with the ball. He actually defended it well in the end. Just for a moment there, Raphinha had a chance to hit it with his right foot and didn't take it.
We have lauded the first half performance of Alaves, the
Nice.
team who are known for their defensive excellence. Only 3 shutouts all season. The last one was against Mallorca back in November. Balde, full steam ahead. Raphinha.
Ah.
Mourinho just knocking it out of play. No nonsense central defender.
What can we do right here? Pass it to Fermin.
Lamine Lopez.
Oh.
Doesn't make it to Lamine. Manu Sanchez.
Alaves on the counter right here.
He's the backup. Vara. Tenalia.
I was looking to put in the cross corner.
Close down.
All right.
But so
Pedri.
Just wish we replaced Piqué so early for Martinez back then.
Sanchez wanted to get as tight as he possibly could to Yamal.
Piqué after, I would say, what, 2021?
Counter-attack. Really good play from the left back.
As you can see from the
We were linked with him many times as well. We were.
strong breeze inside.
Martinez was always like one of La Liga's best center backs.
Difficult to check.
When is Olmo coming back? He's a doubt for the Valencia game.
Into his defenders. There's Lewandowski, notably, who gets the header on the ball.
The players are a little bit frustrated right here with the performance. It hasn't been a good half, I would say. Instead of Longley, it should have been Martinez.
Reminder next week, massive game on Saturday night. Season
I believe by
season
then,
defensive Atletico.
Inigo Martinez, I
Saturday, 2:30.
think he was focused on Athletic Club.
ESPN Plus.
Casadó versus Bernal.
Yes. I know we are preaching to the converted, but a reminder-
Marc Bernal was a beast when he was fit.
1 point between those
The
two
starter
clubs.
was going to be him and Pedri.
Barcelona aiming to get to 45 points.
Originally, it was actually Marc Casadó and Marc Bernal during the preseason,
Fair
but that was because Pedri, he was coming back from injury from the Euros.
slip in form for Barca in November and December.
Bernal easily. Why am I thinking? Well, I mean, because Marc Casadó, this is his first season as a professional, and he's shown consistent good levels. He's been consistently good, performing well.
String something to there.
My boy is miles better than that little man. Well, I wouldn't go saying miles.
Martin, the substitute.
I think right there you're just not giving credit to what Marc Casadó has done this season.
Backline all comes out in unison.
What's up, Dorian? I live in America and I just woke up. I didn't even realize the game was on right now. No, yeah, it was an early kickoff.
On Yamal.
I take Frankie de Jong over Marc Casadó. No shot. In no world do I take Frankie de Jong over Marc Casadó.
Fielded play to sort out a spat.
Well, I don't think Sanchez did anything wrong there. He's allowed to stand his ground. And now just runs into him and then shoves him over.
Sensible officiating as well. The two of them get on with it.
Look at the man-to-man marking at times. Look, just can't see a pass there, Barcelona.
Yeah, you can.
Araújo.
They're doing a really good job. If they're defending like that, I reiterate, I'd want to see like a Ferran. I'd want to see like a Dani Olmo in that 9. Just see some mobility.
Koundé. Lamine Yamal, wherever he goes, breathing, literally breathing down his neck is Manu Sanchez.
Well, as a CDM?
Cubarsí.
Well, I mean, they're both CDMs. So,
Balde. Pedri. Poor pass. Weak control. Easy for Alaves to regain possession of the ball, but not easy to spring an attack.
Frankie de Jong is not a CDM. Well, we've been having this conversation like for years. Frankie de Jong's best level was in a holding 2 in Ajax,
At any stage,
as like a double pivot, basically.
he had to create opportunities.
He's not. I agree with you that he's not a traditional holding midfielder, but that's where he plays.
Foul there. Gives Barcelona the advantage.
Ah,
Lamine making that
good try.
field for Lamine Lopez.
Now screaming for the ball out on the. This is where he goes past the first 2. There's a third player he sort of drifts past. A 4th one, 5th one, 6th, 7th.
That was a brilliant run from Lamine Yamal.
Good one out to Raphinha, who couldn't hit the
Ah,
target.
unlucky. I thought as much. On paper, yes, it says CDM, but when he plays, he doesn't actually play. This game feeling like a draw. Barcelona, we haven't really created much. Alaves have been really solid defensively, man.
Just joining us. Now missing Gavi, who was taken off with a nasty head injury for Min Lopez, his replacement. Just a half chance at either end of the field.
Probably the worst injury though was for Konechny.
Yeah, Konechny stretch it off. Martin having to come on for Alaves.
Alaves, they've basically been man-marking Barcelona. They have one player
Not a great deal for Mario Suarez
marking each.
his lot to analyze with Sebi in the studio.
Sometimes he's center back low. Well, I mean, regardless, I wouldn't take Frankie de Jong over Casadó. Casadó this season has been phenomenal.
Araújo.
I just wonder how close she was to the conversation that Gavi was having with the medical staff.
What was your reaction to Lamine Yamal? No, that was crazy. And what's worse is I think I was reading the chat when he actually made that run. I think we just need to sit back against these small teams. When we press too high, they just sit back and kick.
Big ask for Raphinha, who is taken out as he knocked the ball past the defender.
See, but the thing is, you don't want to give protagonism to these small teams.
The plea from Pedri.
It's not natural, for example.
Yeah, Mourinho coming across. He's a fraction late, and Raphinha runs into him.
You want to have protagonism on the ball. You want to have possession. But you just need to break down these teams a little bit better. And Dani Olmo would be lovely in this application. But unfortunately, he's out injured.
See, that was an occasion where he should have slid in, because if he'd have slid in, he'd have got to the ball very easily.
This is one of these situations, isn't it, where the set-piece coach comes into the technical area. What have they devised here? Guridi gets ahead on the ball. Lewandowski. Yamal looking for the gap. Has to go via Casadó. Now Balde.
Nice. Good turns.
From Pedri.
No.
And Awano has his first difficult moment in the match.
Guridi just tried to bring him down.
What was that? Our first shot on target right here?
Away from that challenge, just there. It's the only way he can actually get the strike away, because it's right between his feet.
You can't really count the amount of times we've had a shot on target. Yeah, I get that, but we're high pressing against them for the past 10 games and we got nowhere.
First shot on target for either side.
That's a foul. Well, I do see your point, but I just think we just need a...
It's probably a foul by Casadó. Casado's making no attempt to go for the ball. He's just pushing Kike Garcia in the back. That's why the bench were annoyed. That's why the players around the referee for Alaves were annoyed.
Maybe a change of formation, potentially.
Going crazy at his players. Maybe known to a number of supporters back in the States. El Chaco played MLS football for Philadelphia Union. Also had a spell at
I think if it's still a draw and it's the 68th minute, Hansi Flick should sub level off and put in Ferran or Frankie. I would even say at the start of the second half, around there. Early. Just giving 30 minutes. We've been seeing how the game has been going so far.
Happy here that there wasn't an original stoppage as Guridi went down.
And we're afraid to shoot when the game is tight.
There's the last foul. Again, it's not a...
People have to understand we're gonna live and die with the high line no matter what. No, but it's not that. I'm just saying a change of personnel maybe.
Barcelona's favor here and a chance.
Change of personnel, change of system, not with the high line. But maybe instead of with a back two, go with a back three. Advance your fullbacks. I don't know.
You're looking for the same sort of area, I would imagine.
Raphinha whips it in. First man in the wall does his job.
What foul did he call? 6 minutes of extra time.
There'll be a minimum of 6 minutes added to the first half for the head injuries to Koundé and Gavi.
Well, Sanchez is the player that's down from this free kick. And that's the substitute, Martin. And this is where the other
the foul from Fermin.
in the face was a shove.
That was a strong arm, wasn't it?
Yeah. Fermin Lopez, that was Sanchez, the left back. Very
There we go.
scrappy first half, but
Yeah, it's been a boring first half. Like what? Eric Garcia, Araújo?
Got to try and make it difficult for the home team, and they've certainly done that.
Potentially. I'm just throwing ideas out there for these type of teams that sit,
In recent weeks, these
you know, that make things difficult for you.
7 goals last week against Valencia when they went to Benfica. That 9-goal threat.
Then you have to look for different options. We've been dropping points to these teams way too often.
Trying to make a noise, trying to get their team going.
Also, I don't know if I'm the only one who notices, but when Araújo plays, Koundé also has to play deeper.
Casadó.
But even if, for example, potentially in these type of games as well, maybe you want a little bit more creativity on that right-hand side.
Slowed everything down. The crowd were pleased with the first switch of play. Casadó just slowed everything down. Now they've got everybody behind the ball. Alaves.
Balde.
All right.
Cubarsí.
Get Martinez, Ferran. Because that pass from the back is bad. Inigo Martinez is what's it called? Is he in the squad? Even if he is in the squad, I don't think he's going to be 100% fit.
Wastes. Good switch of play to Cubarsí. Had chance to run in.
He is in the
place with
squad.
The ball took too long.
Well, if he's feeling good and up for it, I'd make the substitution.
Looked like the ball had crossed the line, but Manu Sanchez had
You want more? Well,
as the flag.
but maybe Hansi Flick wanted Inigo Martinez to have a little bit more training sessions on his belt. The ball did go out right there.
A couple of yards away from it.
We'll see. We'll see how he feels. We might need Eric for that long-range passing. I agree. Either of Inigo or Eric Garcia.
Raphinha goes short. Pedri to Raphinha. Clever routine this. Does it have an end product? Lewandowski tries to get there. Araújo with a Wanyo. And the referee has a...
Lewandowski, you cleared that.
...possibilities to sort out here.
You've absolutely cleared that.
He's given a free kick to Alaves. Guevara, the player that's down. Certainly wasn't offside. Good cross into the box. Here's the shot. Lewandowski makes contact with the ball. That's why the ball goes the other way. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Yeah, Mourinho was caught, but Mourinho got in the way of Lewandowski throwing his foot at the ball. Got a great tempo.
That's not a foul. That's not a foul.
He doesn't argue. Just make him more focused on finding his 30th goal of the season. Tenalia. Certainly looks offside again. Kike Garcia tries to loop it over Szczęsny.
So that's where they're making the mistake. He was offside. If the ball had been played in first time by Tenalia, just then, he takes a touch. It's a tight decision, but it's the right one. Look at the position again of the goalkeeper. Szczęsny starts to come. He's caught in no man's land.
Throw in for Alavés. It's been a slow half.
Of course, of this year, Barcelona have been an absolute joy to watch.
Please, where's the guy that came in for Gavi?
Credit has to go to the away team.
Well, he hasn't been much involved.
Well, certainly hasn't been one for the casual supporters. I guess if you're a student of the game.
But overall, the game hasn't been brilliant from Barcelona.
This is something to study, the way Barcelona have played their offside trap, the way that Alavés have completely choked Barcelona when they've got the ball, not allowing them to make those crisp passes. Raphinha and Lamine to get on the ball.
It was good closing down from Pedri, because Blanco was trying to bend that ball into a good area, and all the players that made the forward run were onside as the ball was played.
Final few seconds of the first half. Kike Garcia closed down by Cubarsí. It's a final flourish from Alaves.
And that's the end of the half.
Towards the first half.
Wow, frustrating. Frustrating half right here. First, I thought the added time wasn't sufficient. But hey. Marcos Asensio to Aston Villa. Here we go. Agreement in place on loan deal. Travel to England on Sunday. Aston Villa work on both Asensio and Rashford. Separate topics, same as Joao Felix. Whoa. Aston Villa, they're also in talks with also in talks for Joao Felix? Yeah, I agree with there. Hasn't been the most brilliant half. Yeah. Lewandowski in the first half, 9 ball touches, 3 passes attempted, 2 passes made. Horrendous half of football. Incredible. Barca finished the first half with 2 yellow cards, 5 fouls, and Alaves with none, 12 fouls. Is Yolanda Parga the one who is reporting this match? Because it's a complete joke. But this team is going to fuck Barcelona. Fuck, they're saying it too. Up Madrid win the treble. There's a really poor half of football from us. Alaves were good, yes, but we did nothing of substance to combat their press. The build-up was non-existent and possession was sloppy. Big improvements needed. Drop points here would be catastrophic. I agree. Right here with Barcelona, they cannot do is drop points, man. Let me make this a little bit bigger. It's been a terrible half, yeah. Joao Felix is in for Milan. Asensio is the biggest would have been ever. Bro, I remember his bangers that he scored against us. Like I was a demon from far. Look at that. 89% passing accuracy. 282 passes. Looking at that, Barcelona, we've really been struggling to build up from the back. Atletico Madrid, they beat Mallorca 2-0. Wow. Look at that. 1 point is separating Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. Next weekend, guys, is going to go crazy. I maybe get rid of Araújo in the second half. Get rid of Araújo, bring in on Eric Garcia or Inigo. Look at that. Only 1 shot on target. And that was the one from Pedri. The other shots that Barcelona had were nonsense. You had the Robert Lewandowski shot, but that went wide. And then you had Raphinha in the opening minutes. If we want to win the league, we need to win these type of games, especially when our rival drop points. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We're struggling to play off of the back in the game. Get Martinez and Eric Garcia. Eric and Cubarsí works well as well. If Inigo Martinez isn't feeling 100%, then I'd bring on Eric Garcia. We have to see how they're feeling. Lewandowski has been poor. Well, I mean, and this is why I don't like to. Wait, hold on. What was this? Wait, why did Messi say this? Lionel Messi's comment over the latest post. I want to know the context behind this. I want to see the reaction. Inigo Martinez is a must in these type of games. Him and Cubarsí. Yep. Barcelona were shown 2 yellow cards for a total of 5 fouls in the first half. Alaves committed 12 fouls and shown 0 cards. Oh, right here. They're saying that Eric Garcia and Frankie de Jong are warming up in the halftime. Both of the two players I'd bring them on instantly. Take off Araújo and take off Casadó. You need some more football there. We're struggling to play off from the back in this type of game. Oh, yeah. Well, right there. Also, Lloyd Kelly to Juventus. Here we go, confirmed. What other transfers have been going on? Let me see. I want to see if I read this thing. So, Lloyd Kelly, first time I'm hearing of him. Newcastle. All right. Tottenham are pushing a sign on Diassi. Okay. Spurs want 2 center backs. Danso first. After Dragun's serious injury. Bro, Spurs have been awful this season. They have been absolutely awful. Wait, where are they in the Premier League? Last time, 16th? Bro, last time I saw them, they were 13th. Oh my goodness. 13th. Bro, they're in a relegation battle. Southampton, Ipswich, Leicester City, Wolverhampton, all fighting in that relegation zone. Man United in 12 now, good luck. Man City making a run back in the top 4. Chelsea, they had a good run, but they've been waning. Liverpool, clear favorites to win the league, right? Juventus has signed more than 1,000 players. I've been looking at them. Like, they've sent so many. Ferguson to West Ham. Leaving Brighton. Galatasaray going for Kieran Trippier. Okay. AS Roma. Højlund and Xerxes on the bench. They're also looking to bring in Matthias Tell. Okay. Belotti to Benfica. Interesting move. Negotiation between Aston Villa and Chelsea for Joao Felix are currently complicated. Chelsea asking for important financial package for Joao to direct competitor for UCL. Discussions for Diassi continue, but also with important loan fee requests, and not easy one. RB Leipzig, Costa Nedeljkovic. From this to this. Hey, man, I mean, at least my Man United brought in the signing. Morata going to Galatasaray. Bro, imagine Morata says, oh my god, it's been my dream to play there. Insane. Next season will be different for sure once Amorim gets his players. Why you blame Ten Hag for Spurs' failures? I'm not. Joao Felix, the man can't catch a break. No, I mean it's simple. If you show the level required, then you'll play. Joao Felix he's a luxury player, and even at that, he's just not consistent. Not consistent with his performances. I think Joao Felix for, I don't know, a mid-table team, a Real Betis, a Villarreal, something like that. I think he shine. Where he's the focal point, everything like that. I think it'd be a great move for him. But at the top level of football, a little too much for him. Hansi Flick did not like the team's performance in the first half. Frankie de Jong and Eric Garcia are warming up. There were only 22 minutes of effective playing time in the first half. Only 6 minutes were added. Rudiger, he did pick up an injury, out for 2 to 3 weeks, hamstring. Wait, does that mean that he's gonna miss like the first leg of the playoffs against Man City? When is that gonna happen? Man City. Arsenal versus Manchester City today. That's gonna be a huge game. Basically, yeah, next week. No, the week after. He's going to miss the match. Well, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Man City versus Real Madrid, the first leg, is going to be on February the 11th. Right here, you can see. And then the second leg. No. See the matches. They play Arsenal today. They play in the FA Cup, but that's going to be a throwaway game. Then you play Real Madrid, then Newcastle, then Real Madrid again. Oh my God! Then after that, you play against Liverpool and then Tottenham. Oh my God! This run of games is difficult. Wow. All right. Well, let's see how Pep copes. Let's see what he does. You said he played in a bad Barça team, so do you think he plays in this? Real Madrid are gonna beat those guys. Can you play as a supporting striker, like a false nine? No, but regardless, yeah, and Joao Felix, like, he's been at Chelsea, he's been at Barcelona, he's been at Atletico, all these top level clubs, and he hasn't been able to do nothing. Oh, important news. Let's see this. More on Nico Gonzalez and Man City exclusive story. Contacts ongoing today between Man City, Porto, and the agent of Nico. City want to negotiate transfer fee over 40 million euros, not triggering 60 million euro release clause. At this stage, no issues on personal terms. That would be absolutely fantastic. That would mean Barcelona, they would be getting 40% of that. I wish we kept Nico. The guy was a baller. Yeah. Just at the time, you had he left in the 2021-22 season, I believe. What? Let me see when exactly he left. No, wrong. Nico Gonzalez. Nico. Yeah, in 2021. He went to Valencia. But then he went to Porto. But something that's good for him is that he's playing a consistent amount of minutes. He's a starter. Started 17 out of 17 matches for Porto. That's what you want. But all right, boys, second half. Eric Garcia and Frankie de Jong coming on. Okay, so basically the changes that we were talking about.
I don't much doubt that Alavés are going to make any alterations. They lost Konechny with a very nasty head injury. Martin coming on, but it's been a masterclass in how to play from Koundé, the coach.
Yeah, they've worked hard. They've made life difficult for Barcelona. They've blocked lots of little areas where they could pass the ball, and the player coming off is Araújo, as you can just see there. So that's a blow for Barcelona. Maybe not in this game, but in the future. Eric Garcia coming into his more favoured centre-half position rather than that midfield area that he has played in on occasions this season.
Well, also it's a double change actually. Casadó is out. De Jong comes in.
Two substitutions that make complete sense.
Champions League game in midweek. Casadó.
I love Nico so much. Sad that Xavi sold him.
Yeah, I understand that fully. De Jong might be able to give them that little bit more control in that central midfield area, because Casadó really didn't have any effect on the game whatsoever.
Well, De Jong is a more creative type. Garcia has played at a number of positions for Barcelona this
All right, let's see what we can do in the second half. It was just the two substitutions that we needed. Rooting for him to win plenty of trophies, absolutely, absolutely. We wish Nico Gonzalez all the very best.
I was going to say, when to drop off, they don't do that very often, do they?
Well, changes made at half-time by Hansi Flick. Can he change the course of the game? Barcelona haven't been involved in a scoreless match at all this season in any of the previous 33 games they've played. Garcia gets involved immediately. He's actually started the last two games. Eric Garcia, one back favour with Hansi Flick. Can cover a number of positions, of course. Inigo Martinez is also back in the first team pool, but not quite ready to be out there in the thrust of the action.
All right.
De Jong.
Nice, Fermin. Good turn.
Fermin Lopez, who came on very early in the game. Fermin to Yamal.
Lamine Yamal was trying to find Raphinha on the left.
Garcia getting involved. Guruini makes a drive from deep, and that's a
good work tracking back.
From Eric Garcia, appreciated by the home supporters.
All right.
He hasn't always been a favourite with the home supporters, or
I won't be surprised if Madrid lands him one day. What? It's Nico Gonzalez?
Quite into the path of Guruini. That's why he couldn't get up to full speed straight away.
Here's Koundé. Yamal. Showing the inside corridor.
Oh, I mean.
He's the one player who has
Yeah?
the supporters off their seats.
Okay.
Fermin Lopez. No foul. De Jong. Pedri, a little bit more forthright since the break from Barcelona. De Jong. Pedri.
Bro, look how
Lamine, was he tripped on his way to the ball?
Inigo Martinez also warming up.
The teenager.
He miscontrolled it to start with. That was the major problem. Yeah, he threw himself to the ground.
Nico won't ever play for Real. You never know.
Spotted by the referee.
I mean, highly unlikely. I'd be surprised for one. I don't think it's obvious as
Been told he is the #1 keeper. It's his position
as you make it appear.
at the moment. Hasn't been on a losing side. Just
I was actually even surprised that Man City were interested in him.
half of the game. Fermin Lopez coming into the midfield, taking the place of Gavi. He wanted to continue despite a nasty head injury. Robert Lewandowski's best work has been as a defender.
Oh, lovely back heel from Pedri right there.
Corner kicks. Carlos Vicente. Blanco. You know that Szczęsny's going to be waiting outside of his area. It is offside again.
All right. It doesn't mean you played for a rival club academy. It doesn't mean you're allowed to play at a rival club first team. No, I'm not. First, like, obviously, yeah, he's played for Barcelona. And so you assume, like, hey, you know, he wouldn't play for Real Madrid. Because he did have, you know, time in the first team. But then again, I don't think that he's Real Madrid quality, if I'm being honest.
His team would have to be perfect today to get any kind of result at the Montjuïc.
I think right now he's like a stopgap for Rodri. If he turns out to be a Rodri, I'd be surprised. I'd be like, wow. But I don't think he's at that level.
Cuts it in. Fermin Lopez tidying up his foul. Easy one for the referee to give.
Well, the referee's going to be under pressure. We heard Gemma talk at half-time how the crowd were booing the ref as he came off.
That's a sure pull right there.
Crowd wanted a yellow card.
Telltale as well. 13 fouls given in favour of Barcelona against Alaves.
Well, that's always going to be the case. If one team has 73% possession, the opposition are always going to commit more fouls.
All right.
Those are the ones that have been given. There have probably been just as many where the referee has waved play on. It's up to
A whole half of football. Let's see what we can do.
Find a way. De Jong.
Nice, Frankie.
Pedri. Koundé. Lamine Lopez. Yamal. Little swivel of those hips.
Lovely. Goes by two.
Get past the defenders. Now they have to watch their step. This is momentum that took him over. Pedri.
No way. Barcelona creating much more.
Just had a fraction too much on it. There again, he's thrown himself to the ground, expecting the challenge. And Pedri looked as though he played a really good ball. Couldn't quite get there. Yamal or Lewandowski.
Balde. Raphinha.
Lovely turn by Pedri yet again.
Pedri.
Yo, those are fouls, referee.
Yamal.
Nice, Fermin. Good turn. Fermin. No.
Almost inviting them to foul him, but they don't fall into that trap. Diarra stands his ground and puts the ball away. Diarra.
What I would say,
see the difference between Frankie de Jong in the game and the other guy? Well, it's two different type of games, Chuko. Did you see Frankie de Jong before? Are we gonna say Eric Garcia is better than Araújo? No, it's just different types of games. Involves different type of players.
Raphinha. Overly strong challenge.
Yeah, they're two different players.
This side, the referee showing a yellow card. Raphinha to De Jong. Floats through.
Nice, Frankie.
Fermin leaves it to Yamal. Yamal has Koundé on his shoulder.
Ah, Koundé.
Over his shoulder and sells Yamal short.
Eric Garcia is able to recover. Ah.
It's a performance of deep concentration from Alaves.
Nice, Frankie. No.
They lose it, and the likes of Lewandowski will pounce.
55. I'm bringing on Ferran. One is a destroyer, while the other one is known for his passing ability. Precisely.
Start of this second half.
If a team like Alaves isn't posing that much threat, isn't creating much, then Marc Casadó isn't needed to be involved that much.
There has been a theme, of course, we mentioned.
Koundé ball on his feet so mid.
Problems, the likes of Araújo and Gavi. De Jong was out from April until November. They've had to tease him and ease him back into the
A
team.
creative fullback would be nice.
For the last 8 matches.
Right back especially.
Coach, things to think about. Is it he or Casadó?
Because I would say both Hector Ford and Jules Koundé, they're more defensive.
Change the course of things.
What's up, Mustafa? I have arrived.
De Jong,
Bro, that's Aura.
Cubarsí, Pedri.
What's up, Mustafa? Good to see you, man.
Alavés getting all 11 back behind the ball. And he can't.
Ah, good try from Eric. Just Koundé, well, what can we do?
Pedri.
Pedri, Raphinha. Oh, lovely flick.
From Raphinha.
No, look.
Raphinha.
Ah,
Brilliant defending. Blanket defending from Alaves.
much better start to the half. Much better.
When the ball's played into him, he knows where the next flick round the corner is. Goes actually between the legs of Tenalia. Just the return took him a little bit wider. He was trying to get Lewandowski back in.
Raphinha's corner.
If Barcelona were to improve on set pieces, that would help us so much.
Pedri. There's a bit of backspin on the ball, causes confusion, but
Not able to do much about that.
gets his head out of the way.
Jesus, can't remember the last time Barca capitalized on the Madrid loss.
Shot on target in the first half.
I know.
Toe poke.
Well, those are the
Oh,
options
man.
for
I'm
Alaves.
liking that Eric's getting game time and giving contributions.
Good attendance today.
I do like that as well.
900.
Come on, boys. Hey, yellow card, yellow card.
Late challenge. You could hear the scream ringing around the stadium. All referee, remember that one? Yes, he has.
Finally.
Unforgiven.
Real Madrid got robbed.
Officiating from.
Are you talking about the offside, the goal that was disallowed?
Decent battle. Tenalia and Raphinha.
Dark King?
I think he accepts that. Just there, he thought, and he just steps on his ankle rather than actually kicking him. It's probably unfortunate as he's trying to slow down. He just goes and steps on his ankle. It's a foul, and he's got a yellow card for it. But Raphinha understood it wasn't on purpose.
I think those two quite enjoyed the rivalry, the Argentinian and the Brazilian.
Lamine. Bro, Lamine is always has like a minimum one on him.
De Jong. Pedri.
Corner.
Just enough of a touch from Vicente to give Barcelona.
Fucking hell, they have Saliba looking like.
There's a sideshow going on in the box between Mourinho and Lewandowski. Both were holding on to each other. They both had a little push at each other.
Raphinha whips it away from the goalkeeper, but Alavés have defended so well. Falls very
There you go, Lewa.
nice. Lewandowski!
No!
Closest yet. He was looking.
Barcelona are knocking. Barcelona are knocking.
Came-
That was our best chance of the game.
Balde had miscontrolled it. And
That was our
then
best
smashed through the ball.
That was our best chance of the game right here.
Comes off Gavi and goes straight to Yamal, who picks out the perfect cross. Oh, he's a fraction away, isn't he? Good determination.
Oh,
to get there.
man.
Yes. Almost grazes the outside of the post.
Lewandowski has been such a key man for Barcelona this season. He scored 6 goals in his
What can we do here?
last 7 matches. This is Guridi. Kike Garcia.
Offside, probably, when the ball was played wide. There it is.
Yeah. Nice.
He's got to do better than that, Martin. He's got to get himself back on side.
De Jong. Cubarsí. Balde. Raphinha. Koundé to Yamal.
No.
Out of the way to try to create the space for him.
Nice.
Back by Pedri.
Barcelona winning the ball back really quickly.
On a couple of occasions, Yamal could have crossed it slightly earlier into Lewandowski.
Lamine Lopez, intended target is Raphinha.
Yeah, Lewandowski telling Yamal, cross it earlier. Made the right run, you've taken too many touches.
All right, come on, boys. What can we do? Nice, Fermin, good turn. No, foul.
Looked like a foul. Again, the referee did well. He held his whistle, acknowledged that Diarra had caught the Barça man.
Pedri calling for a card right there.
Barça would like more than a free kick. They would like a caution for Diarra.
Well, he's beaten, he grabs his shirt, probably.
That is a yellow card.
Yellow card on that occasion.
Yeah, that is a yellow card right there.
It was cynical, not the first challenge, but the one where he grabs his waist and then pulls his shirt.
Maybe a lucky man who's Diarra. It's certainly a professional foul. That's the view of Hejus Owano, the goalkeeper. Yamal.
No!
Here comes in.
Oh.
Again, they strong arm him away from
Eric Garcia almost got to the header.
Okay, I've crossed it early.
Team is faster now. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Tries to jump early, Eric Garcia.
Come on.
Times it in the end, but that was a good cross.
I think the final piece of the puzzle would to bring in Ferran.
See what the problem is with Araújo.
Go quickly, boys.
I would assume that Araújo is maybe reporting a strain. Very good first half. Seemed to be taken off for tactical reasons. Some, of course, have sorted out an extension of his contract to the
Nice, Pedri. Magic. You have space here. No, Fermin was in space.
Raphinha.
No.
An excellent save from Owano. Should have been beat from that kind of distance. And Lamine Yamal getting the supporters on the edge of their seats, and the goalkeeper.
That would have been a golazo from Lamine. That save from the keeper.
Overlapping run, which means that the fullback Sanchez couldn't commit himself totally to the challenge.
Come on, Barcelona knocking.
It's the kind of day that maybe calls for some kind of magic from Yamal or Raphinha. Yamal puts
No,
everything into it.
Lewandowski, yes!
Flag stays down.
Let's go!
Only saving for Alavés here, maybe VAR.
Finally!
He was on the ground.
Oh my goodness, we needed that. We needed that so badly.
Goodness, Barcelona have needed that.
We needed that so badly. We've been knocking in this first half. We've absolutely been knocking.
This is a game they expected to win. They saw that Real Madrid lost yesterday.
Oh, wait, why is Lewandowski going like that?
Good crossfield pass.
He went like that and then like that.
This is the ball that makes it from.
Is this onside? Is everything fine? Lamine Yamal is onside. Lewandowski's onside. It's a goal.
So is Lewandowski. I think it's the foot of the defender. The left foot.
Yeah, trailing foot of Marino, isn't it? The number 12.
Barcelona a little bit fortunate right there in the deflection.
For Lewandowski on his left foot. Takes that slight deflection, which actually takes it into the path of Lewandowski.
Let's go.
Good job he wasn't too much further out. That would have been over the crossbar. Doesn't matter. Barcelona take the lead.
An outpouring of relief.
All right, there we go. Control the match, boys. We got our goal. We got our goal. Much needed.
Looks so easy, Lewandowski, but that is an art form. Reading the movement of the defenders. What his talented young teammate is.
18 goals for Lewandowski right now.
In his tally in La Liga to 18 goals, 3 ahead of Mbappe in the Pichichi. And there is Yamal. He's going to get the assist for that. He's top of the assist jar. At least there are 3 fouls in that run then.
How is that? How is that not a yellow card? I have no idea.
Mind you, the crowd won't be so annoyed now with every referee in.
Let's go.
Now that they're 1-0 up.
1-0, boys. That brings so much calm right now.
Changes the crowd's attitude.
Raphinha. Koundé.
Throughout this entirety of the match, you had that sensation of saying, hey, we need a goal, we need a goal, we need a goal. Real Madrid, they draw points.
De Jong. Balde.
Nice, Balde. Good work. Lewa.
Tiptoes it in. The
Fermin.
half clears. It's a painful block, but a necessary one.
No.
Carlos Vicente. Well, these last 5 minutes or so, Barca have really upped their game. Superb save from the keeper in a period of play. Look at Eric Garcia. He gets there very late, takes out the flying fullback. And Garidi,
Good work, Frankie.
a noticeable
We should have taken that 100 million from Bayern for Araújo.
Not sure the subs for Alaves saw it the same way, right behind the assistant there. And they're all jumping up and down. They thought there was a foul on the other side by Eric Garcia. You mentioned it was a late challenge by the centre-back.
Yellow card for a substitute player. Okay. What's up, McTavish? Good to see you. Good to see you again.
involved till you get involved.
Oh, Raphinha.
Protestone is booked for his.
It's a 5v4. It's a 5v4.
Raphinha
Find Lewa. Find Lewa.
tries to toe poke it through.
Bro.
There's far less assurance about the defending now of Alavés.
It's just a better tempo, isn't there, about Barcelona's play.
And you even hear the crowd.
Beating that first man, whereas they weren't doing that in the first half.
Well, in order to do that, you needed some more players who were better on the ball.
I think this man has helped them. Frankie de Jong, since he's been on.
Yeah, Frankie de Jong has been playing really good.
He just looks so assured on the ball, doesn't he?
He's taken on the captain's armband and taken on the responsibility of changing the course of the game as well. The Dutchman.
Nice. Firming into space.
There goes
Beats one, beats two. Hey, no foul?
comes on. He's having some menace to the midfield as well as a live little character. Now Raphinha is squaring up to Mourinho.
Well,
He's got
Mourinho-
tiptoes to go head to head.
Yeah, Mourinho had something
Bro,
to
I
say.
love that Raphinha goes up to those players like that.
I'm not sure what it was, but while he was on the ground, he stood above him and shouted one or two things, which Raphinha didn't like. It's a good challenge, very good challenge.
Excellent challenge, wasn't it? Textbook.
I think what he was trying to say is that Lamine is trying to claim it was a foul. So he stood above him, and then Raphinha got in the way.
Substitution for Barca here? Oh, Raphinha is off. Okay. Garcia has improved a lot. Ferran is on, okay. La Liga streaming is cancelled here for the weekend.
To the touchline, but Torres is his replacement.
No X is working neither.
Cool his head 'cause
Feel
he's
for you, man.
involved there, Raphinha's
It's not a foul? No, I agree. It's not the foul. It's just, I think, what's it called?
takes him to the touchline.
I even think it's the reaction as well.
Oh, so unnecessary. Maybe they need to organise an ice bath for him.
I'm not sure that actually the manager did him any favours there, but he actually drew attention to the fact that he was having a go.
Here's Garcia.
Well, regardless, come on.
Koundé. Fermin. Headed by Tenaglia.
Maybe by keeping Robert Lewandowski, he keeps the center backs fixed. That's what I'm thinking.
Do you think they made that change just because he was out of control? Or is it just a management of minutes?
Maybe a bit of both. They were thinking about it, then they saw his reaction, thought maybe get him off now.
Okay. Interesting that Raphinha's off.
Ferran Torres, who did start against Valencia, played at centre forward.
Well, you have tons of space.
Side here.
Frankie, open up wide to just Koundé.
That point of the season where
Lovely.
coaches want to manage the minutes. We've got the Copa del Rey games coming up, of course, in midweek. The bottom of your screen. Make note, Atletico Getafe on Tuesday.
Just Koundé gonna get there? He is.
So is Koundé, blind side.
It's still in, still in.
Stays in play.
Fermin gets to it. Barcelona restart the sequence of play. Oh, bro, brilliant from Lamine. Ah, poor cross. Wait, no. Gets to Ferran. Ferran controls it. Passes it to Pedri. Fermin. Ah, goalkeeper. Good try, boys. Good try. Much better, though.
They're enjoying their football now. They didn't enjoy the first half particularly.
Yara. Carlos Vicente is the wide man. Vicente teased it in, but comfortably dealt with by Cubarsí.
No, that's poor from Balde.
Slightly complacent from the fullback.
Vicente is not particularly pleased with the pass that was played to him. It could have been played another 10 yards in front of him. He could have run onto it and bend it in behind Barcelona. As it was, he had to try and manipulate the
Liga with the throw in. Don't commit the foul. Don't commit the foul.
Hangs it up there. Best we've seen in the second half from Alavés.
Nice, Szczęsny.
I think he made the most of that, breaking his boredom. He's been largely a spectator. But
Oh, what a bottle of mean.
He does entertain us with his antics. He's set Yamal on his way. Yamal looking for
Nah, just straight to the goalkeeper.
Szczęsny can do, a 1-0 can do.
A win here would help for closing the La Liga points gap. A must-win game. By any means necessary, we have to get the 3 points.
Is that throw you were talking about? It was a good throw as well by Szczęsny.
Cubarsí doesn't get a header on the ball. Looked like maybe the sly handball in there from Carlos Vicente. It was definitely an offside.
Offside as well.
Kike Garcia, the player that was caught offside on the first ball that was played forward, as you can see.
Oh, yeah, he was miles off.
Good half a yard offside. Here's the goal again. Tenalia turned his back on it, actually hits him almost on his arm and goes straight across to Lewandowski.
Let's go, Leo. That was so needed, man.
And there was a massive relief all around the ground.
Still the greatest feeling.
That was so needed.
When he scores a goal, despite the hundreds that he's managed in his illustrious career.
All right.
As it stands, it's the game-winning goal.
Fresh start. There we go.
Kike Garcia thought he'd won a free kick then, but the whistle he heard was for him.
There we go.
Returning from an offside position.
All right, 20 minutes left into the match, boys. Is there going to be another goal?
Offside when the ball was played round the corner. They're saying the ball wasn't played to him. She might have had a point. 10 offsides.
Look at that. There's a point that was being made in the Spanish media this week that yes, everybody talks about this Barcelona offside trap that they set, but the stats will tell you that they are excellent at not getting caught offside at the other end of the field.
Well,
So not many offsides being called against us.
Defend much deeper against Barcelona.
There goes Ferran Torres. His stats are 6 goals in his last 11 games. He's a very useful man to have in reserve.
All right.
For the reasons that Rashford signing seems so ludicrous. Reminder of our quarterfinals: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday's offering.
See, but then like, if Rashford, if he was going to come, he'd be an Ansu Fati replacement rather than a Ferran. I still feel I don't have tons of protagonism.
United. 2:30 Eastern time.
But I mean, there's no point talking about it. It's not gonna happen. We need one more to be comfortable in the match. 1-0 is still risky. Anything can happen in a 1-0 game.
Huge game. Madrid derby. Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid. Make a date. 2:30 Eastern time. ESPN Plus and Deportes.
Lamine.
This is Yamal. Finds the gap. Pedri. Blocked by Diarra. Now this Alavés defense is beginning to creak. Torres.
Oh, good shot.
Away by the goalkeeper. Sensible from Awana.
Yeah, I think you read the intentions of
A much better second half from Barcelona right here. Much more fluid.
For the goalkeeper.
The information we're getting from down below on the shop floor
Pass it to Pedri.
is that Araújo doesn't have an injury.
No, it's just a tactical substitution. It was needed.
Hard in the first half, and
You just wanted a center back with better passing range.
not playing him, and no need to with
Bro, Eric's passing is mint. Eric Garcia has been much needed in that back line right here.
That is good news if that is
Are you
the
saying
case.
you prefer Ferran to Ansu? 1000%. Ansu right now is useless to the squad. Absolutely useless.
De Jong.
You'll summarize the game in your next... Yes. Yes. So in the match reaction, we'll just talk about the game. We'll look at the highlights, the occasions of play and everything.
Safety first header. He sent in aware of what was going on around him.
Hey, that's a foul, Lamine.
Gets his leg in the way of Sanchez attempting a tackle, and the little drag back, brilliant to get away from Blanco. He's been doing it all over the pitch.
Before the game, the supporters were
Oh, look at that magic.
by a freestyler. But Raphinha actually does all of those tricks. Dancing moves in the game. De Jong. Balde. Yamal.
No, Fermin. Bro, we were this close to scoring the second.
Yeah, I think
We
he
just need a
was
touch
just
on that.
about.
Ansu was never that good, was just overhyped at Barca. He was decent, but not great.
Ooh, fractions away from getting the outside of his boot.
Oh, bro, that was so close. I mean, Ansu Fati when he emerged was insane. Basically, any shot that he took was a goal. His finishing was so deadly.
Martinez.
You'd give him any shot, goal.
Vicente off, and you've got Novoa on. Something from RB Leipzig in the summer.
It's just such a shame, man, that they had so many injuries.
He's going to play on the right side of midfield, exactly where Vicente was playing. Likewise, Martinez is going to play as the second centre forward. Either in behind Garcia or
Ferran, don't lose it.
sided.
Oh, ho, ho, lovely back heel.
Clever ball. Yamal. Here's the try for it from Koundé. Good defending from Tenaglia.
Nice, good work, boys.
It's a fixture that Barcelona and their supporters would expect to win.
All right. He lost a set? Yeah. No, but even then, like, for example, like right now, Ansu Fati physically, he's at 100%. It's just that he's not at the level that's required for Hansi Flick, and that's why he doesn't have him in his plans. I enjoy the way you analyze so calm and accurate. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. In regards to Ansu Fati, man, like, I think the best move for his career is just to find a different team. I feel that he's up. Hey, that's a foul.
Riding the challenge, Barcelona.
For Ansu Fati right now, the best thing would just be getting minutes, you know? Like, regardless of where it is, you want to be playing consistent minutes. At Brighton, he started well, but then injuries and everything, and there was a point where he didn't even start. Even though I think Matoma was injured.
7th home win.
You know, maybe take it a step down, go into a team like Real Betis, a team in like the lower half, even, you know. That'd be a great move for him.
Maybe 3 points behind Atletico. And next week play Real Madrid if they win.
Good work, Eric.
Garcia's done a good job as a replacement for Araújo. Tenalia. A bit better from Alavés as well. Coming out in defensive shell. They had 2 players in there. Cubarsí intervenes.
Bro, there's been what? I think that's like the 3rd or 4th time Pau Cubarsí has made those interceptions. That was brilliant, man.
Pedri with a great pass.
That's a great pass from Pedri. And guys, Pedri's having a fantastic game. We've seen Pedri have great dribbles in the game, and he gave the pass to Lamine Yamal for the assist. Flick knows Ferran's limits, but he knows what he brings. That's why he plays. Should have just gone to Ajax. Ajax would have been a great move, I think. You're away from the top 5 leagues. You're playing for a great team.
A vitally significant goal in this season of Barcelona.
I just think that he's comfortable here at Barcelona, and on top of that, guys, the salary that he's earning is not modest whatsoever. He's, I think, the third highest wage earner on the books. I believe it's.
Getting involved with Blanco, necessarily.
Never raise your arm, even though you're upset. There's the tug of the shirt, which the referee saw and gave the free kick. He's so good.
All right, come on.
Shielding the ball, manipulating it, keeping it away from the player that's trying to win it back off him, Frankie de Jong.
Foul.
This club and these supporters, they like to do things.
Let's go, man.
But sometimes you just.
Ajax would have been perfect for him instead of Brighton. Because the culture there as well. Ajax, they're a historic team. You walk in there, you feel that. And on top of that, they're a European giant. You're away from the Premier League, which I think, looking back and using hindsight, doesn't suit him. It would have been a great move, but he doubled down and he wants to stay at Barcelona. I think that's a bad move. Gerard Martin coming on. Okay.
Change for Barcelona. Looks as though it's going to be Gerard Martin who is going to celebrate signing a new contract with a cameo appearance for Barcelona.
I wonder if it'd be a straight swap for Balde.
Ajax has a similarity with the Barça because of Cruyff. What legend. Same, he was doing good, then got hurt. The problem is he's too fragile. A good performance from Balde. Hansi Flick bringing on Gerard Martin just bringing some fresh legs.
It is on its way to recording the 5th La Liga clean sheet of the season. Been scoring a lot recently, but they have been conceding Barca as well.
There we go. Come on. 10 minutes left, boys. Let's close it out. Eric Garcia's passing game is a joke.
Vital moments for Gerard Martin, one of the young players who's been.
I think that season in Girona has done him a world of good. But, you know, if Eric Garcia wants more minutes, you know, I can't, if he, and that's the reason why he leaves, I can't, you know, be mad at him. He wants to be a starter. And Girona, they're interested. You know?
Alavés now stringing passes together, but there is Martin.
Good work. No nonsense clearance. That's fantastic. I think Eric Garcia would be a fantastic third or fourth choice center back. Nice, Fermin.
Lopez. Torres. Excellent defensive play from Blanco. Martin. Lamine Lopez.
Bro, they all try to find Pedri because Pedri, he just has this way of just getting out of these tight situations. How many times has he been man marked by 2 or 3 and he just finds a way out?
Yeah,
Bro.
I don't think it's from Gavi, it's the first one by.
Oh my goodness, man. The guy's nuts. Under Flick, he will play for sure. Absolutely, he's gonna have tons of minutes. But I'm saying, like, if he wants to be the undisputed, like, an undisputed starter, I think that's gonna be difficult. If that's what he wants, if he wants to be a starter, then I understand that. Eric would be perfect for Inter Milan because of the back three.
Beginning to dip. Temporary dropping a little bit on the Olympic hill.
Inter Milan's back three is Bastoni, and who else? Because when I think about that Inter Milan back line, I think of De Marco, I think of Bastoni, I think about Dumfries. But is Dumfries still playing for them?
Didn't win a game in La Liga.
Yeah, so it's De Vrij and Darwin.
How serious he's down on the touchline, trying to drag his players over the line.
Thuram, Martinez, bro. Inter, they're such a solid team, man. They're so solid.
This would be a major blow.
Yeah, Barella in there as well. Çalhanoğlu.
There goes Fermin. Excellent challenge from Diarra. Martin. Ferran Torres.
No, Ferran.
Wasteful pass by Torres. Martin, careful not to get involved.
That's a huge tackle from Pau.
Barcelona. He's in a quietly efficient game. Cubarsí. Lamine Lopez. Yamal.
All right, come on, boys.
PK's not going to get there. Cubarsí's
Cubarsí there again.
And that's that lack of pace, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, he's worked hard, he's made some good runs, but just hasn't got that pace to get away from defenders.
Cubarsí there again. Well, he's just there everywhere, man.
Won the ball quite cleanly, Mourinho. It's a late flourish from Alaves. Throw it. They have the long throw exponent in Tenalia. Adventurous over.
Imagine if he actually got that off.
We had to go for it. Thankfully, Garcia is okay.
Thankfully.
Yeah, Martinez.
Thankfully, we didn't have another head collision.
It's a very difficult technique from that sort of distance. Always going to be a struggle to get that on target.
Does he hit him in the head?
Good effort. Half decent connection.
Maybe like a graze or something. Eric Garcia is better than Misek.
Szczęsny now being told to hurry along. Rules do apply for both sides.
Now it's Barcelona who are opting not to play out from the back.
Nice. Oh, lovely. Lovely 1-2 between Lewa and Ferran.
Pedri. And Koundé.
Ah, man, Lamine Yamal, he almost had that.
He's done his best to contain Lamine Yamal.
He found that slight turn.
Understand that moment.
We just got away from him.
Acrobatic volley from Lamine, finished off by Lewandowski. As it stands, the game-winning goal. They're at it again.
Two marked him right there.
That's got to be a yellow card for Lamine Lopez.
Yeah, yellow card for Fermin.
Sacrifice is willing to take for the team, Fermin Lopez. It's not such a big risk, is it, when there's only 90 seconds of time remaining?
Yellow card for Lamine Yamal.
A flurry of yellow cards.
Yeah, Yamal gets it for that challenge. Interesting to see whether he actually wraps
No,
his
come
foot
on.
around the ball here.
I don't know if that's a foul in the first place.
An occupational hazard or a...
That's all ball.
Well, yeah,
That's all
he did
ball.
get the ball. He came away with it. The referees out there, maybe the non-Barca supporters would say, well, he challenged from behind or sideways is out.
That's all ball.
He came away with it cleanly.
Yeah, I think that's a good challenge.
No
Even
way,
if it's
man.
a foul, it
No
shouldn't be a
way.
yellow card.
That's crazy. Tech is slowly getting the sleeper keeper role now. Szczęsny, he's been feeling much more confident. I think that timing of his, I think it has improved in this in this game. And that was to be expected, guys. He's coming off of, months of not being like consistently playing. He just came off of retirement.
Their back four, it was all over the pitch. They defended well. But they've just played at a much better tempo. In this
4 minutes of added time.
More quality players running with the ball, going past the first challenge. Frankie de Jong and Fermin Lopez, I think, have made a difference coming on.
4 minutes remaining. They'll buy a few more seconds by bringing on Pau Victor and taking off Robert Lewandowski, who's going to get a hero's reception after.
There we go. Good work, Lewa. How many minutes added? Four.
Extending his lead at the top of the Pichichi, the Golden Boot.
That's a monumental goal. That's a huge goal.
And he is very much the headliner this late Sunday afternoon in Spain.
So Ferran is now the 9 and Pau Victor out on the left. Interesting.
Villa Libre comes on.
Villa Libre.
Performance taking the place of Guevara. He's very much a forthright centre forward, the big number 9. Last roll of the dice from Eduardo Koundé. There is Villa Libre, headed away by Martin.
Ah. Two minutes left.
Minutes here to try and get an equaliser.
Barcelona sitting back, almost allowing Alaves to play here. That is intentional from Hansi Flick, just try to roll with the punches of the final 2 minutes. They have been superbly organised. Szczęsny has to come to the extreme.
Oh my goodness, that was so scary.
To go and walk about.
Szczęsny, good job right there. We just need to hold on right here. We have 2 minutes, boys. Come on, let's not concede.
13th victory of the La Liga season incoming. He doesn't believe that it is completely gained yet. There's a bit of defending to do. Szczęsny comes and maybe...
There we go. There we go. We needed that.
Yep.
That's another like 30 seconds off the clock. The fuck Villa Libre plays for Alaves? That guy came from Bilbao. I know. When I saw him warming up, I was like, what? You left Athletic Club?
For a goalkeeper, that's exquisite control.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not sure he should be coming to get it. Because Eric Garcia was going to get to the ball first. Let him deal with it. Give an angle off at the back. It's a risk he doesn't need to take. And having seen him a lot over the years when he was playing for Arsenal, he doesn't convince me when he comes out of his box.
All right. Come on, boys. I hate it when we sit back. I think that was just in that moment. I think Barcelona right now, they're just trying to maintain possession of the ball. Ah. Throw in. He doesn't look good in blue. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Sunday afternoon lunch in the beautiful city of Barcelona. They want to celebrate the victory. A few vital seconds remaining here. Gerard Martin trying to just put the boot through the ball from Szczęsny. Victory.
That's a monumental victory, boys. That's a monumental victory. That victory means so, so much. The most important thing is this right here. 4 points now separate between us and Real Madrid. Keeping in mind, next weekend, you have Real Madrid versus Atletico. You have the Madrid derby.
Young played his part as well, but Yamal was the star of the show. Some really good moments from him.
Lamine Yamal MVP. All right. He had a really good game. He gave the assist for the Lewandowski goal. Other than that, created chance after chance after chance. One of Barcelona's best players. But it wasn't the most brilliant Barcelona performance, I would say. The first half was, very slow, very boring. But second half, with the inclusion of Frankie de Jong and Eric Garcia, the game completely changed on its head. Barcelona were much, much better. Should have been Pedri. Pedri was phenomenal. I have right here some of the instances in which Pedri was able to beat the press. Fantastic from Pedri, man. There we go. Lovely, boys. All right, guys. I'll be back in a couple of minutes with the match reaction. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. This victory for Barcelona is absolutely huge, man. What it can mean for the title. Barcelona, the title race is now over. Barcelona's still alive. But, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy. See you guys all for the match reaction. Peace out, boys.